Asparagus, the soldier.
I'm Dorgan.
I'm Dorgan's best friend, Nancy.
I'm Aurelius, aka the college boy.
I'm Aurelius, his brother.
I'm the magician.
I'm narrator 1.
I'm narrator 2.
Here are the pilgrims on the way to Canterbury, and then we finally arrived at the Franklin's Tale.
The story begins with an honorable soldier who's in love with a beautiful small-town girl from a wealthy family.
Asparagus tries to woo Dorgan through his skills.
You're so strong!
2, 3, 901, 902, 900.
Hey Dorgan, are you the fire alarm panel room? Because you're hot.
Asparagus spent a lot of time wooing her. He decided to propose.
And she said yes. The soldier promised he would never take a controlling role over her, but he would always obey and follow her.
The wife in turn promised to be a humble, true wife. So the wife and soldier lived together in bliss for many years until he was drafted into the war to seek glory and honor at arms.
Dorgan, I have to tell you something.
What?
After the war, I'll be back in 2 years.
No!
I will always love you.
Don't leave me.
I have to go.
No!
After the soldier leaves, Dorgan sits at the beach and cries profusely and endlessly. Finally, her friend Nancy comes to comfort her.
Eventually, Dorgan decides that she can't be sad forever and decides to go out. Dorgan's friend tries to get her mind off of Asparagus and decides to go out.
Come on, let's go to the beach.
No!
It'll be fun.
No! I miss Asparagus and I hate those rocks.
Nancy finally cheers Dorgan up enough to go to the club.
You know, party in the weekend. Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend.
At the club, a young fraternity boy comes in and dances before Dorgan, professing his love for her.
Jello, bring the juice. We about to get
After a night full of dancing with Dorgan and the young fraternity boy,
I think I've seen you somewhere before.
Dorgan, I've loved you for 2 years.
I will never be unfaithful to my husband. How could you ever think that?
What can I do to make you love me?
I'll marry you if you make all the rocks disappear.
Do it.
Aurelius is depressed because he thinks that the request is impossible.
I can't believe she doesn't love me. She sentenced me to my death. Oh, I can't do it anymore.
After 2 years, Asparagus returns from war with the highest honor. He has no worry in his mind about somebody going after his wife.
They live in prosperity, and Dorgan doesn't have a second thought about the frat boy or her impossible request.
Meanwhile,
Asparagus returns from war, and Dorgan looks for him. They finally spot each other and reunite.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they forgive.
Aurelius' brother discovers something that he thinks will cheer Aurelius up.
Aurelius, wake up! I found something that'll cheer you up. There's a magician in New Orleans that might help you.
I'll try anything at this point.
Aurelius and his brother went on a trek to find the magician.
Hey, you up there!
Do you need something?
No. Are you the magician?
I am.
Yes, I am. Coming up.
I
have a request.
What is it?
I need you to make all the rocks disappear from the coast of California so that I can get the love of my life.
I can help you for $1 million, but I don't know if it'll work for sure.
Done deal.
The boy waited 2 weeks to see if the miracle would actually be performed.
The magician was a smart girl who understood the phases of the moon. She knew if she waited long enough, the tide would come to cover up the rocks for a short period of time. She would come out $1 million richer for doing nothing at all.
Dorgan!
What?
I did it! I made the rocks disappear. Now we can be together.
I'd rather kill myself than betray my husband and lose my honor.
Dorgan is deeply conflicted and knows that she has to keep her word in order to keep her honor, but can't imagine going through life without Asparagus.
She would rather die than marry the college boy or remain happy but lose her honor.
Asparagus, I made a terrible mistake.
What'd you do?
I promised Aurelius that if he made all the rocks disappear, I would marry him, and he did it, but I'd rather kill myself than have to leave you.
You have to follow your honor and marry him.
Aurelius, I guess I'll keep my promise and marry you since you made all the rocks disappear.
Yes!
Asparagus and Dorgan share a painful goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Dorgan.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Aurelius realizes that Dorgan can't leave Asparagus.
He releases her to be with her husband.
I can't break you two up. You guys can stay together.
Really?
Yes! Yay!
Aurelius goes to the magician to ask for more time to pay off his debt.
I need more time.
Why aren't you happy? Didn't it work?
It worked, but I couldn't break up that great love.
Oh no, you know what? Despite all my work, I'll release you from your debt.
Thank you.
So Aurelius is freed from his debt, and Asparagus and Dorgan live happily ever after.
My lords, I would now like to ask you this question. Which was the most generous as it seems to you? Now tell me before you go any further. I know no more, my tale is at an end.